Let me share you a story of PancakeSwap. There was a guy that had 36K of PancakeSwap, I think at about $28. There was a friend telling me, this guy had 36K and he was already thinking of buying a car. This was like this guy that was partying all the time. And he ended saying, oh, I'm going to wait for PancakeSwap to hit $100. So he had like 36K of it. He was thinking of buying a Mercedes or something. He wasn't rich by any means, but he bought probably PancakeSwap at $1 or something. So to me, it's pretty crazy what's happening with it. If you guys also want more content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button as well. We do have a lot more content updates for you guys. There is a lot of awesome content right now. But right now, I am seeing crypto potential still up on the trend. Like there's still going to be opportunities. There's still going to be people watching, still going to be people playing the game in that matter. And that's where I'm really, really hopeful for crypto. That being said, let's take a look at everything that crypto is going to offer in the next few days. So I'm your host, Coin Central, and if you want more content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button because we do have more content on the rise. So that being said, what's happening with PancakeSwap? And PancakeSwap really hasn't recovered because of all the crypto regulation, all the DeFi, all the stuff it's been through, guys. It's been a huge, huge problem for it. And I feel like, yeah, it can recover. It can see a huge price rise, but when and how? Like, what can we see in the near future for it is a real question of when, how, and why. So that's going to be the big, big question of what if. And if you guys think that PancakeSwap doesn't have the potential, I disagree. But I think DeFi has completely killed it. I know they also stopped the API because it was completely killing the price. Look at this. It was absolutely brutal for 2022 and 2023 for it. So can it recover to $28? Will that guy get his Mercedes again? I don't think so. I don't think it will ever, maybe in the 10 years, it will get to that. But with so much regulation right now, with people saying, oh, crypto, it sucks. Why am I even buying this? Like, that's the big problem with PancakeSwap in that sense. Like, here's where I feel a lot of people are really getting left behind. So that being said, I am still hopeful for it. I still think there is going to be a lot of opportunities arising in that sense. But where will PancakeSwap return in the next few days is an open-ended question. Like, there is cryptos going up, there is cryptos going down, and PancakeSwap is just the one that's going down all the time. So while it does have potential, to see the potential we have before, we still are a far, far way ahead from seeing that because it got wrecked by regulation, got wrecked by having no rewards. So the whales actually ended up selling. And I definitely hope we could be seeing more of that in the near future. So if you guys want to be kept up to date, PancakeSwap, it's the token that really rose to the stars, and now I don't know if it's going to recover. It saw some recovery here. The reason why it was minted so much, it's almost near the bottom, like of 2020. So that's the problem I'm seeing right now with this coin. It had the potential, it had the hope, it had everything people were asking for, but it's not really just there yet. So I really do hope for the holders it can recover. It has to provide something else than just those massive rewards they offered, because these are not around anymore. So that being said, smash that like button and I will keep you guys updated with more news. Until next time, peace everyone. I think this was a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event where basically the whales say, hey, crypto Bitcoin ETF is going to get listed. Yeah, it's going to get listed, but we are going to be seeing probably the whales dumping. And that's what I was warning you guys about. A lot of these influencers were saying, oh, crypto is going to go up. Absolutely not. So what's happening on this channel? Be sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. Seems like some of the crypto down, like Terra Classic, 23% down. Year to date, what's the worst performer? Definitely Bonk in that sense, minus 10%. Terra Classic down 15%, but Terra Classic was basically in a big problem for a long time. Filecoin graph, all of these. So biggest gainers and losers, we can actually check what's happening here with the markets ranking. Here we go, gainers and losers. So Beam is obviously the biggest gainer. I know Beam has rebranded. That's where it basically became stronger, as a lot of people were expecting that. But I am definitely very hopeful to see Beam actually start beaming more, like start being improved in that sense. So that's definitely good news, as we have been waiting for the markets to recover. We can also see that right now, Akash Network, Celestia, Say, Casper, all of these random coins are doing well. Also, we have one trending like Bonk over here. I don't think it can recover at this point because it's going to be on a bigger downtrend. It's going to be like a spiral. So, you know, when you go on a ride and, you know, this was the up, it literally looks like it looks like when you go on a roller coaster, and this might be ending up somewhere here until a big whale decides to buy a big portion. I still feel like Bonk is great, but it's overvalued. And the issue for that is a lot of people have decided to sell it for a cheaper price. So that's the big problem right now. But that doesn't mean it's terrible. It just means that it might just end up dropping a bit more in the long term. So I am definitely excited. Definitely going to be some good news ahead for crypto. But right now, it's not seeing the updates we really wanted to see for Bonk. So what do you guys think? I feel like is still has, you know, an opportunity of the lifetime to. I still feel like we are gonna get another Bonk that's gonna be similar. So while it might not be exactly the same, it will be something like that. So that's the good news. Like it's not bad, not good either. Also, in the long term sense, there is gonna be more bonk buyers coming in, especially if we get that ETF listing. Look at this, Bitcoin down 24%, but over the week, Ethereum has been seriously down, which gets me kind of disappointed. ICP has been up, so I was kind of right about ICP there and wrong at the same time. And also PancakeSwap, like DeFi is taking a huge hit. Uniswap and PancakeSwap, we got to talk about these two in a separate video. I'm going to schedule for that because right now, gaming tokens, Uniswap, and PancakeSwap, they're all taking a big hit from everything. Like what's going to happen with these? It's going to be problematic. So I'm going to make more videos on these. If you want to be updated up to date, be sure to smash that like button. Peace, everyone. Oh, Uniswap. Let's take a look at that one. What's happening with DeFi? DeFi has been hitting with regulation. I think the potential of DeFi is strong. The issue is most people just don't care about DeFi right now. That is because why would they? There's really no like opportunities for DeFi. So that's the problematic factor I'm seeing with DeFi right now. Like nobody cares for DeFi in the short term sense. But there is still opportunities for it to see some massive growth, and that's where I am really excited for. If you guys want to be kept up to date with content like this, you know what to do. Smash that like button. I'm your host, Queen Central. So this time we're going to be looking at everything that's going on with crypto. And right now we have been seeing some major drops in the long-term sense. But I'm not too worried about that. I'm really not. I definitely think there could be more opportunities arising in the next few days, which is absolutely hopeful, exciting for everyone. So that's going to be good news. But Uniswap right now, it's hard to recover. Look at this. Whenever it just went up a little, whales started to sell it. Why exactly? Because there was no reason for the whales to keep it, because crypto was getting a huge price drop from all these other cryptos. People decided to just sell it in that sense. Like they decided, okay, this is definitely not worth it. And I kind of agree. I think DeFi is not going to be the biggest gainer because of this regulation, all the eyes are in ETFs. So Uniswap, can it ever recover? And the question is, will DeFi ever come back? DeFi has been hit with hacks. It has been hit with all these sorts of things. It doesn't have a lot of competition in that sense, but it did have a lot of problems. So I'm kind of worried for DeFi in a sense in near term. It still isn't really that next level as people expect it to be. People expected a lot more in that sense of DeFi. So I definitely am hopeful to see more DeFi content, more DeFi news. But right now, we are still far, far ahead from basically seeing crypto rising all these cool cards. Like, yeah, sure, it can see some price growth, but the question is when and how, really. Like, we have been waiting for some major updates for some time for Uniswap, and I don't think that really there is now the time to enter the crypto spaces, like especially in DeFi. So right now the spot ETFs are rising, and if you want more content like this, be sure to smash that like button. I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Peace, everyone.